Hey everybody, JT with JT's Custom Crankbaits. We're going to go through a new pattern today. I'm going to call this guy my Nuclear Raspberry. So we're gonna start off with a white base coat as usual. And we're going to use the Createx Pearl White. We're going to use this is US Art Supply airbrush colors, and we're going to use neon green, the Createx fluorescent raspberry, and then we're going to use the Createx Wicked detail black. We need to make a quick disclaimer that we don't own the rights to the music that's playing in the background if it's heard. So just letting everybody know we don't own the rights to the music. Okay, we'll get started with the Pearl White. We're going to cover the entire bait with the Pearl White, and once that's done, we're going to heat set, and I'll stop the video so you guys don't have to see the heat set process. I'm sure most of you know what that is. I'd really appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a lot. I order most of my paints all from Spray Gunner. They are extremely fast with delivery, and hopefully with giving them kind of shout outs here, maybe it'll help me out. I have no affiliation with Spray Gunner or Createx paints, so maybe, who knows, if anybody knows how to get a hold of them to get a sponsorship, I would greatly appreciate that in the comments. You can also check out my Facebook page at JT Custom Crankbait. A lot of my patterns are all on there as well, and as well as most of the stuff I have in stock right now that we currently have. So, alright, I'm going to pause the video here and we're going to heat set, and I'll come right back. Alright, we're back. Now we're going to move on to the neon green. So the neon green here, all we're going to do is just go right over the top of the back, and then right around like the gill plate area. I don't have the bill taped up because I started this bait with transparent base because I wanted to make it a glow-in-the-dark bait. But with this pattern, I got to put a white base on first. So this bill, when I'm 100% completed, I'm going to spray the entire bait with glow-in-the-dark paint, and I'll put it on the bill so the bill glows in the dark as well. So we'll probably go through that process here as well. Alright, so hopefully my hands aren't in the way. Like I said, we're just going to go over the top of the bait, and if some falls off the shoulders a little bit, that's fine. And then we'll spin it around and we're going to do the belly. Again, if you guys could like and subscribe so that my videos are a little more accessible to people, or they're easier to find. Get the algorithms kind of going. And like I said in the beginning, again, you can check me out on Facebook as well at JT's Custom Crankbaits. And now we're gonna just do the belly. A little bit more on the nose here. The head a little bit. We're gonna go across the back just a little bit more here. So you guys can see that. Get the tail a little bit. We're gonna call that good. I'm gonna clean out the brush, heat set, and then we'll move on to the raspberry. So we'll be right back. Alright, we're gonna move on to the fluorescent raspberry. We're just gonna make some spots along the sides. We're gonna make 3 spots on the side. So it took me quite a while to do this freehand. So if you guys aren't real comfortable yet doing it freehand, easiest way is you get these little nail tools. There's like 6 of them in a set you can get, and there's all different sizes on them, and that you can use that to draw your dots. You can use the back of a nail, a flathead nail. Break a paintbrush and cut the end of the paintbrush off, and then you can use that. That's kind of how I started at first. Just broke the paintbrush and then use that as my dabber for my dots. Q-tip works, but so we're gonna make 3 circles on this. These are gonna be kind of bigger circles or ovals. Like I said, it took me quite a while to get this process down with the control of the trigger on the brush. and to the pressure that you need to hold back to get the paint to come out, and the air pressure. Now I turn my pressure down so it's a little bit easier. I'm down to about 20 psi to do this. I mean, some of you guys, depending on your airbrush, you know, you might have to run lower PSIs, higher PSIs. It's all kind of up to your equipment that you run. The easiest way I found how to practice doing this is I just took a sheet of paper or a piece of cardboard and just kept messing around with it until I finally figured out what my pressure needed to be and my trigger control. I'm going to heat set real quick, and we're going to add a little bit of color, a little more, like a second coat here, just to kind of darken these raspberries up. And then we'll move on to the detail black. You see, hopefully my hands aren't in the video so you guys can see. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Alright, I'm gonna get the airbrush cleaned out and then we'll move on to the black. Alright, now we're gonna go to the detail black. Like I've showed before some of my other videos. Get yourself a laminated sheet. It's super easy cleanup then. Well, we're just gonna put a little dab of black paint on there, and we're gonna make like seeds on the raspberry. Or we could call it our neon or nuclear strawberry, you know, whatever you wanna. That's it. Make our raspberry pattern. Like I said, it's neon green, fluorescent raspberry. That's why I call it my nuclear raspberry. And like I said, now my sheet's all nice and clean. Just wipe it off. Can use it for the next time. So I'm gonna heat set real fast while I got you guys here, and then we're gonna move on to the glow in the dark. And I'm gonna make this guy I'm gonna make it a blue glow in the dark instead of green. You guys, if you go to my Facebook page, at, like I said before, it's capital J, capital T, apostrophe S, customs with a K, crankbaits. And I have pictures on there of an order that is going out of the alien blue glow in the dark that I have here. And it's some amazing stuff. I also have a green glow in the dark. It's from Inspire. Again, I have no affiliation with any of these companies, so if they want to help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. So my glow colors, I always do 3 coats. Sometimes if there's a little bit left in the brush, I'll do a 4th coat, but always 3 coats. It just seems to make the bait pop a little better for the glow in the dark. So you guys will have to kind of bear with me here. I gotta turn the fan up because this stuff is this is like more of an automotive paint or Sullivan paint. It's not a water-based paint, so I gotta turn the exhaust fan on a little higher, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. And then we're just gonna, go over the bait like you normally would with any paint. Make it kind of a wet coat. If it's not a wet coat, it gets like a dust factor on it. Or finish, I guess is what I'm looking to say. So actually we're gonna change this a little bit. Because like I said, we're gonna make the bill a glow in the dark as well. So this bait should really pop with the glow in the dark, especially with the bill being a glow in the dark. And this paint does not take a lot for heat set. A couple seconds and that's it. And you're ready to move on to your next coat. We got a little bit left in the gun here, so we're just gonna kind of go over the top of it a little more. Actually, we'll do the sides. And that's it. That's all there's to this bait. We'll put eyes on it to complete it. And that's it. But there is my Blue Glow nuclear raspberry that we just put together about an hour ago. My son and I just came up with this. Again, please like, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, JT Customs Crankbaits. Thanks for watching.